Alright, it's the big day. We're going to take the 275/55 R20 and the stock 2025 Ram wheels. These are the Falken Wildpeak. What is the AT3WA, which I'd say that's a all-season more than an all-terrain. It does pretty good. And then we're putting on these guys, which are 285, and these are, instead of a 32-inch diameter tire, we're dealing with a 34-inch diameter tire. And this is the AT4W without the A. I don't really know what the A means. Then of course it's on an 18. And I got a set of, that's the spare. So I got 5 wheels, and these are TRX wheels. They claim they're TRX wheels. I don't really know if they are or not, but I like the look. It's definitely a Dodge wheel. So if you look at the clearance, adding 2 inches more diameter, I mean, it'll fit. That's what everybody says online. I'm a little skeptical, but I do have the air suspension, and it's supposed to fit without rubbing in all but the lowest mode. And if it does rub, I think they said it would rub back there. So I'm going to pause the video, and then later today, once I successfully get these on, I'll send an update. And again, this is the 2025 1500 Longhorn Limited. Alright, we got the new wheels and tires on. These are Falken Wildpeak AT4W. And the size is LT 285/70 R18. You can get these in a load C or E for this 18-inch wheel size. I went with the C. It's a half-ton truck, and it's a little softer and a little cushier ride. This is a 34-inch tire. This is the Limited with the off-road group, so it came with the 1-inch body lift, and no problem. It fits great. This is at level 3 ride height instead of all the way up. This is what your normal driving is. I had it in the next level down, which is aero mode, and there's no rubbing. Everything's good. And I'll put this video up because I had people had mentioned it, but I hadn't really seen anybody with any great detail. These are brand new. These are actually I bought these online. I think they're TRX rims. They're used. There's a little, but they look good. It's a nice setup. Performance wise, the tire actually improves. I don't know why or how. I didn't really get into the research on it yet, but the larger diameter tire improves the throttle response somehow. Because the one thing about the high output on these is the complaint is when you first get on the gas, there's a little hesitation. The argument against getting bigger tires, they say it's more weight, and these are very heavy. They're about 69 pounds a tire. The ones I took off, the 20-inch tires, were 45 pounds a tire. And so the argument is, well, you're going to increase your weight, which is, more leverage to overcome when you drive it, and it should slow it down. And I don't care about 0 to 60 speeds. It's just more about getting up and going and you're driving down the road. And for some reason, these larger tires give you a more immediate pedal to the throttle to the ground, so to speak. I don't know why. Somebody out there probably does. It's not in my head. I've got 3,000 miles in this truck on the old tires, and I put these on and I immediately noticed it. So very interesting. The overall ride, the look is, it's kind of sits the way it should. I'm coming from a Tremor. These are 33-inch tires. I'm going to sell this truck at some point. These are 33-inch tires, and yeah, I missed that sidewall because it gives you what you need off-road. These are the gentle grabbers, and I always love the performance on those. I never had any issue. I just want to try something different with these. I heard a lot of good things about the Falkens, and I figure, how do you know unless you really try? They also have the 3-ply sidewalls, which is a selling point to me. So we'll see how they do in the snow and the rain and off-road. Once I have a little bit more feedback, I might post a video if it's of any use to anyone. But driving impressions, they're just the truck drives beautifully, on the 20-inch rims. It gives you a little bit more of like the sway because of the sidewall flex in the tire. Maybe it absorbs bumps a little better. So, but for me, it was more about the ground clearance. So this again is at level 3, and if I can go up a little bit, I'll just start this up. Okay, all right, that's level 4. Windy out here. I can't really tell, but probably on the video you can see a difference. And I'll go down to the minimal. Lower it. Try it again. I don't usually do this. The truck is lowering. It won't lower unless the side steps are up. That's your exit and entry. You don't really drive in this mode, so I don't really know. All I know is normal driving, aero mode, where the other modes, obviously, it does not rub. Oh, it's still going. I don't use this that much. I guess that's just to get in when you can't lift your leg very high. Anyway, that's it. Falken Wildpeaks 2025 model year Ram.